listening, multiple choice, multiple answers, tips and tricks. Let's look at them. The very first one, make use of the time that you have before the audio begins. So 7 seconds, use that to read the question and read the options. And when I say read, I don't mean read them word by word. I actually mean skim through them and quickly glance over the question and the options. So you get some idea what's the information that you're looking for in the audio. Listen to understand. So when you're listening, visualize, try to paint a picture in your mind and keep an eye on the options. When you're listening, keep an eye on the options and listen in context of the question. So you already read the prompt. By this, I mean, when I say listen in context of the question, that you have a goal. You're trying to answer a question. You read the question. You have your eye on the option. So in general, you know the territory in which you are. What are the kind of words that you want to hear? What's the kind of information that you're looking for? So keep that context in mind. The next suggestion, and very important, follow along. You have to make sure that you listen end to end. You don't miss anything in the audio. Your attention you have to give to the audio from end to end. So take notes, but don't miss any point. By that we mean that don't focus so much on writing down or noting down the points that by the time you finish writing down, the audio is already ended. Yeah. Don't dwell too much on any one point. Just write it in brief, write it in an abbreviated form, and then as the speaker goes on to the next sentence or next point, your attention should also follow along. Validate everything. So check all options, check all question details, and validate with your notes. That's what you have to do. Even if you think that these two options are correct and the rest are wrong. So don't decide that before you have validated all the options. So check all options and check them against all the details in the question. And for that, it's important that you understand the question properly. And how to validate? You have to validate against your notes, what you have noted down, what you remember. That is how you validate the options. In the reading section, as you remember, there was always that text on the left. So you could always read it and validate your option. But in this case, once the audio ends, there's nothing. So if you have not taken any notes, then there's nothing for you to validate with. So that's why your notes are very important. The next tip we have for you, make no assumptions. Your answer should be strictly on the basis of the audio and limit yourself strictly to what is in the question. So both those things should match. The information exactly as per the audio and the scope of your answer exactly as per the question. Don't use any outside knowledge. Don't make any assumptions. Yeah. So even if you think you know about a topic, don't jump to a conclusion. Make sure that you fully understand the audio and then answer it only on the basis of that audio.